What is up, guys? My name is Coriola, and welcome to episode 54 of my Out of the Park Baseball 17 franchise here with the Kansas City Royals. And we are here at the end of the 2032 season. The Royals are 88 and 65, a game and a half back of Detroit with a 3-game set coming up in Detroit. We've lost 5 out of our last 7, but we had a pretty good August and a pretty good September, putting us right back in the chase for the division, actually. We're 3.5 games up of the Chicago White Sox in the wild card. So we're just going to keep playing. We're going to play these games. We're going to get a faster pace than we do in a postseason episode. But until our spot has been decided is what I'm trying to say. Whether it's winning the division, first wild card or second wild card, whenever it's confirmed, we will stop there. So let's take a quick look at the stats. Offense, Velasquez hit 297, 336, 10 home runs. Evan Nichols in the second spot, 285, 302. Few home runs. Lopez in the 3, 279, 339 on base, 19 home runs. Ramirez, 297, 409 on base, 24 home runs, matching his total from last season already. Momosuke Okazaki, 245, 300 on base, 23 home runs. Brian Swarm, 286, 19 home runs, 340 on base. Ricky Ruiz, 284, 404 on base. He's been pretty fantastic. Castaneda has been solid, 248, 298 on base, but 23 home runs. And Jeremy Canterbury in his injury-shortened season, 256, 324 on base. On the bench, Guardado hitting 202, Rankin 289. He is platooning with Nichols. Alcala 280, 327. Acosta 231, 310. Kubaki 233, 305. Pitching staff has definitely been the issue this season. Starting wise, the top two have been good, Castro's been good, and Cabello and McDonald have struggled. Takeda 365, 177 innings pitched. Ventura 362 and 189 innings pitched. Alex Castro 416, 171 innings pitched. Kenny McDonald, 550, 145 innings pitched. Danny Cabello, 481, 146 innings pitched. Bullpen, Jensen's been fantastic. 252 ERA, 71 innings pitched, 30 saves. Lovas, 386. Severson, 286. And the rest of the bullpen in the 4s. Alanis, 400. Cordova, 450. Lara, 476. And Torres, 488. So now we're taking on Detroit. And as you can see, the Game 1 starter is Alexis Rosalino, who was part of what was definitely the worst trade I've made in this franchise, trading him for Steve Truckee and Chris Deerdorf, and we saw how that turned out. So we've got the 4, 5, and 1 pitchers in this series. If we can take 2 out of 3, that puts us half a game back with 6 games remaining. So I'm just going to go half inning by half inning for a while. Detroit scores 2 in the bottom of the first, takes a 2-0 lead. Through 4, it is the same score. We have only 1 hit. Through 6, it is 2-3, a pitcher's duel. Castro's only 67 pitches. We get a second hit. Castro still going strong, 74 pitches. We're going to get man up in the bullpen. Get up Severson. He is exhausted. Okay, we do need to get him out. Left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left. Excuse me. I said it the exact opposite way of what was true. So I'll get up Cordova. I'll get up Severson. Both of them. Now we'll go. Can we get runner in scoring position? We've got a tying run on second base with nobody out for Johnny Rankin. He is over 2 on the day, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball center field. Moyler has it. Castaneda tags up at third. He scores. It is 2-1. Tying run on second base with 1 out for Denny Velasquez. Eli Figueroa replaces Detroit's pitcher, Rosalino, 0-1 pitch. Little flare right field. Diaz, he makes a catch, 2 outs. And so it's up to Brian Swarm. Can he come through with 2 outs? No hits on the day, 3-2 pitch, ball 4. And it'll be the powerful Jonathan Ramirez with a chance to drive in the tying run. 3-1 pitch. Caleb White enters to face the game. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, into center field, base hit. Canterbury to third. He's rounding third. He scores. It is tied at 2 here in the 8th. And now Alejandro Lopez with a chance to give the Royals the lead. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The pitch, ground ball left side. Peru to Whipple. Peru to Whipple. Or even better, Dick to Whipple. Dick to Whipple. Anyway, Kansas City ties it. Castro, only 2 strikeouts, but only 1 walk as well. We'll start with Cordova, see how he does. 2 on, nobody out. All right, Severson, we need you, Cam. He will face a bunch of lefties in a row now. Jake Bowie, 2 on, nobody out. He turns to bunt towards the pitcher. Severson to first. Bowie out, runners advance to second and third. Now it'll be Devin Cleveland pinch hitting from the right side. He struck him out with the fastball. Excellent job by Severson. Now I've got Zach Dick, 2-2, 2 outs. The pitch, ground ball left side. Castaneda to first, inning over. So we go to the 9th. The score tied at 2. Great job by Severson working out of that jam. All right, we'll warm up Alanis. And we'll warm up Jensen. All right, can the 5, 6, 7 get anything going? No. All right, we'll start with Alanis. Can he get through it inning cleanly? Yes, he can. So we'll put in Jensen for the 10th, regardless of what happens. And a solo home run by Jeremy Canterbury in the top of the 10th gives the Royals a 3-2 lead. All right, the Royals 3 outs away from taking game 1. It'll be Moeller, Wells, and Rizzo. 3-2 on Moeller. Jensen's pitch. Ground ball down the line. Ruiz, he bobbled it. And runner on first, nobody out for Steve Zielk. He represents the winning run, tying run on first. Pinch hitting, he's going to bunt towards the mound. Jensen throws to first, 1 out, Moeller to second. Now be Carlos Rizzo. 3-0 pitch on the powerful hitting left-handed hitter, ball 4. Now 1-2 on Echeverria, line drive right side, Ruiz. He makes a catch. Runner tries to get back. Ruiz tags him and the game is over. And he just made it up for his error in the beginning of this inning with a game-ending double play. And Kansas City takes game 1 from Detroit and are now just a half a game back on the division. It'll be Cabello versus, is that Kyle McKee for game 2? Kyle McKee for Detroit versus Danny Cabello for Kansas City. All right. Exciting game 1. How are we going to top this with the rest of the games? No score through 2. No score through 3. Tigers get 2 runs in the 5th. Royals are still hitless. Kyle McKee. Cabello gives up a 3rd run. He looks like he's done for the night. We'll get up Lara. Royals still hitless. I'm going to let Cabello start it. All right, runner on second, 2 outs. I'm going to have Lara finish it. One, 2 on Javi Peru. Pitch. Struck him out, inning over. After 7, 3-0 Detroit. Royals get 2 on with 2 out for Jeremy Canterbury. He's over 2 on the day. He represents a tying run. McKee's pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Camacho to first, and he's out, and that's the inning. All right. No runs in the bottom of the 8th. Royals, one last chance, runner on third, 2 outs for Jonathan Ramirez. That's a fly ball right field. Diaz makes the catch, and that's the end of game 2. A fantastic performance by Kyle McKee, and the Royals and Tigers have split the first 2 games, so we move a deciding. Game 3 will be Yuji Takeda versus Sergio Diaz, Detroit's not young, he's 31 years old, but Detroit's stud pitcher. It's going to be a good game here today. Royals offense has struggled early in the game. Still scoreless through 4. It's 2-0 Detroit. Royals have 5 hits and now blown open in the 6th. Kansas City's offense has just not been good this series. So far, they've only scored 3 runs this series. And that's how the series ends, 5-0 Detroit. So the offense cannot come through when it matters most, and the Royals are 2.5 back in the division. Now they've got 3 at home against a very poor Minnesota team. So these are 3 pretty much all must-win games. They're now 3 games back as Detroit won on the Royals' off day. Royals are still 3 games up. So a Royal win and a White Sox loss means the Royals clinch a home wild card playoff game, which we will not do this episode. Danny Ventura taking the hill for Game 1 against Minnesota. Offense strikes early. That's good to see. It is 7-0 after 2. 7-1 in the 4th, and now it's 7-4. I should have taken Ventura out before that inning. And he's still doing well, so we'll leave him in. One more inning. He does fine. 84 pitches. All right, who's Minnesota got up? Righties. So we'll warm up Lovas. Ventura's rating is going down pretty quickly. I don't know if I'm going to give him an extension this offseason, to be completely honest. Is now 9-4. So we'll put in... We'll let Ventura do the half inning. We're not worried. And we'll let Lovas finish it in the 9th. 9-4 is the final score. And let's see how Chicago did. Chicago did not play. So we went from 3. Is that what happened? I'm kind of confused. Okay, so 1 Royals win and 1 Chicago loss would mean we are playing a home playoff game. Detroit also won, so we did not gain any ground. We are still 3 games back, so meaning the Detroit's magic number is 3. With 5 games, that's confusing me. Too much work. Kenny McDonald versus Robbie Newton for Game 2. Minnesota strikes first. Royals answer right back. Minnesota answers back again. They've got 4 runs. They've not scored. There we go. McDonald, I should have gotten someone up. Oops. All right, we'll just put Lara in there. All right. I should have taken him out because it was actually kind of a close game, but we'll let him go 1 more inning. Miguel Lara, 3 shutout innings in relief. Can the Royals make an improbable comeback here? First and third, 1 out. Okay, that's really quick. Why is Ricky Ruiz hitting in the 2 hole? Anyway, Lopez up representing the tying run. 2-2 pitch, 2 on, 2 out. Royals have 2 runs in the game. Fly ball, deep right field. Bevis. He's not going to get it. It's a home run, and Kansas City has tied the game in the bottom of the 8th. Haha. Suck on this unit. All right, we'll get up Severson then. I still want Cordova to be warming up. Can Jonathan Ramirez? He cannot. So we'll get Cordova in, and he gets into trouble pretty quickly. So we'll get up the damage control man, Cameron Severson. That's what he's been basically all episodes so far. It's just had it was one game, but he did a good job then. 3-1 pitch, ground ball, third, Swarm to first, out, runner holds. Willie Robles does have very good speed. It'll be Calvin Welker pinch hitting, 1-2 pitch, struck him out, 2 away. And now it'll be the shortstop, Cal Carbajal, 2-1 on the shortstop, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Fly ball left field, Velasquez makes the catch. That was not left field, that was center field according to that, but okay. So Severson's done 12 pitches. Minnesota doesn't have a lefty starting. I'm pretty big on the lefty-righty matchup. I'll get Torres and Jensen going. All right, can the Royals get it done in the 9th? Brian Swarm on second with 1 out for Tony Alcala. 2-1 pitch. Line drive, left field base hit. Swarm is going to hold at third because apparently Robles has a cannon for an arm. So he'll be up to John Castaneda. 2 for 3 on the day, 1-0 pitch. Fly ball left field, Robles has it. All right, I know Swarm is tagging. I'm going to take a drink while I'm just sit back and relax for this. Throw towards home. He is safe and the Royals win. 6-5 walk-off in the 9th, and the Royals have clinched the first wild card spot as Detroit matches them, and they've won 5 in a row now. Think they'd lose eventually. All right, we've got 4 games left. So a Detroit win and a Kansas City loss means that we will be officially in the wild card game. We've got Alex Castro going in Game 3 against Minnesota into Manny Molina. Kansas City strikes first, bottom of the first with 2, now another in the second, and 2 more in the third is 5-0, now 5-1 in the fourth. 6-1 after 5, probably last inning for Castro. Actually, definitely last inning for Castro. All right, we'll get Alanis up to do an inning. I almost clicked it, simmed an extra inning. All right. He gets through that painlessly. All right, so Torres for the 8th. Kansas City has not scored a run since the bottom of the 5th. Torres gets to the 8th easily. We'll warm up Jensen, do until runners in scoring position in the 9th. We'll let Torres get the chance to do it. All right, let's see what happens with this guy. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball down the line and right. Okazaika makes the catch. That's a nice play. Kohler will tag and score. So we'll get Jensen into the game as David Torres could not close it out without making it interesting. And that's it for the game. 6-3 Royals. But Detroit has won as well. So that means that any Detroit win or any Kansas City loss means that Detroit clinches the division. Even though, although we have a better record than 3 of the other division leaders in baseball. Yeah, Detroit just keeps on winning. Chicago and LA are tied, so those 3 games will actually matter. I'm not going to play them. Or these 3 games, I guess. I'm not going to play all of them if our spot is confirmed. We've got Cabello going from Kansas City. No score through 2. Chicago strikes in the top of the 3rd, now even more. But the Royals strike back. Chicago widens the gap a bit. That's it for Cabello. All right, let me see if my late guys can go multiple innings this game. Nothing in the bottom of the 5th, so we'll get Severson up. I'm going to see if he can go 2 innings. Royals score 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th and take a 7-3 lead. All right, Severson is okay, but he definitely looks tired. So we're gonna be very careful with this. But Severson gets through the 7th easily, so good for him. 2 solid innings. Bottom 7, we get 3 more. It is now 10-6. All right. See if we can see the Detroit score on the side there. 1 off of Lovas in the 8th. We get Jensen up for the 9th. Nothing going in our bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th, Nick Jensen in. Closes out the game. And Detroit won as well. So they finished the season strong. Clinched the division. All right. They've won 7 in a row. 2 of those were against us. Man, if we just won one of them, we'd be 1 game back right now. All right. So Chicago is currently a game back of LA, who we have postseason history with. So let's simulate the last 2. We lose to Chicago there, and Detroit finally loses. But Los Angeles won as well. So if we win, we will be playing LA. If we lose, there might be a game 163. We win, so that means we've got LA in the wild card game. Quick episode here. But we'll go over some stats, see how the final stats worked out. But yeah, next episode's gonna be quite a quick one, so expect it out the immediate day after, or maybe even, you know what, it's the afternoon right now. I'm gonna see if I can edit this, get it up tonight, record the next episode, get that episode out tomorrow morning. Today is the 28th. So we have to set our playoff roster. All right. Finish only 2 games. So Brett Henry will be coming back for the playoffs, and I will be putting him in my rotation because I don't want either McDonald or Cabello. So let's go through some final stats. Takeda, 3.80 ERA. Ventura, 3.68. He did eclipse 200 innings. McDonald, 5.56. Castro, 4.01. He was solid. I was happy with Alex Castro. And Cabello, 4.97. He's back in the bullpen for the playoffs. And so is McDonald. McDonald's going to be in middle relief instead. In fact, I do want Cabello in middle relief. And we'll put Cordova in long relief. Actually, we're going to put McDonald long relief and Cordova in middle relief. All right, bullpen for the season. Brett Henry's going to get the 4 spot when he comes back. Takeda should be... he might not be ready to go. Hopefully, he's got 2 days to simulate. Bullpen, Jensen, 2.40 ERA, fantastic season. Severson, 2.72, fantastic season. Lovas, 3.84, solid season. Alanis, 3.79. Cordova, 3.97, Cabello 4.97, McDonald 5.56, and Lara 4.35. So we are going to be going pitching heavy in the offseason. Offense, Velasquez 2.90, Nichols 2.89, Lopez 2.78, 20 home runs, Ramirez 2.98, 27 home runs, Okazaki 2.51, 23 home runs, Swarm 286, 19 home runs. Ruiz 274, only 5 home runs. Castaneda 252, 24 home runs. Canterbury 249, 8 home runs. Velasquez had 10 home runs and Nichols had 1. On the bench, Guardado 196. We needed a better backup catcher than that. Rankin 281 in part start time. Alcala 282 in part start time for him as well. 276 for Acosta. He was solid, and Kubaki finished with 233. So, yeah, let's take a look. Actually, no, we'll take a look at the Angels roster next episode because we need something. It's just gonna be one game. All right, we're gonna put him on the active roster, and now it's time to set our playoff roster. Okay. I would like to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. We only have 11 pitchers, so that means a fielder has to go. If we really 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? Just a sec, that didn't add up. We got only 11 pitchers. $14. Okay, there we go. 14 fielders. So one has to go. I would like it to be. Nichols and Rankin are both lefties. And who do I trust more? I trust Rankin more. So Nichols is going to get cut from the roster. Actually, we can change during the middle of the series, right? So we don't need Henry for the wild card game, assuming that Takeda is full stamina. He's good and ready to go. All right. So yeah, we will do it like this for the wild card game. Then once the series start, if we make it there, we will remove Evan Nichols and add Brett Henry as our fourth starter. So fun episode. Don't get to do these game episodes very much, considering we haven't made the playoffs in 6 years until this year, and we don't do this is only like the second or third Pennant Chase episode. I know we did one. I think it was the year I went to the World Series, but this might have only been one, maybe two others, other than this one and that one. But yeah, fun episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode will be out very shortly. See you then. Goodbye.